Melissa. Hey, Melissa B. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming into the live. Yes, it's nice today. It really is nice today. It's like 50. It's like 50 degrees, so it's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. It feels good out here. Got to get out here and get some of this air. Get some of this air. Get some of this air. Yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm glad to have you. Glad to have you. What you been up to? I saw you over there eating at Popeyes. That Popeyes look good. Yes, like 50, and the sun is shining off and on. So yep, it feels good. Not freezing. Not freezing. So girl, are you ready, Melissa? Are you ready for Christmas? I was at work when you dropped your other video where you guys were putting up the Christmas tree. I think you're about to put up the Christmas tree. So I was at work and I didn't even get a chance to start it actually, but I heard you talk about it before you dropped it. So I got to go back and watch it. I think you were talking about your baby putting on the ornaments. That's just like that's everything. To see them get so excited about the lights, and when you think about it, our kids got excited about those lights and everything. But then when they got a little bit older, it was like, oh well, you're ready for it to come and go. I'm ready too, Melissa. But you know what? The years fly by so fast. And it seems like each one flies by faster than the one before. It's like I always say in the live, we were just talking about vacationing this summer, this past summer, like asking everybody where were they going and things like that. And during those lives, I would talk about, you know what, I would be like, y'all, it's gonna be Christmas before you know it. And guess what? Like it's just like you say it, it happens. It's that fast. It's like it's gonna be Christmas before you know it. I was like, everybody take a vacation this summer, do something nice this summer. You know, some people like the vacation in the winter. So some people, winter is their prime vacation season. So I was like, okay, some people go to the mountains for Christmas, Thanksgiving, Christmas, or New Year's or whatever. But it flies so fast. It flies so fast. And just like we're saying, like it's Christmas now. I always tease people and say, we're gonna be saying Happy New Year. You know, some people say Happy New Year well into March. It's like March, and I'm walking in the grocery store and I'm hearing people still say Happy New Year. And I'm like, yeah, technically the first quarter of the year it's new. But guess what? In March comes spring break, girl. And when spring break is over, when spring break hits and it's over, everybody is waiting for summer. And you only got like 2 months of school left. Next thing you know, it's summer. You're talking about going on vacations. You're talking about getting a break, especially for people who have to take their kids to school. You're getting a break for the kids because they're tired of getting up every morning. And the next thing you know, we're right back where we were like this past summer, talking about Christmas. Talking about Christmas. I'm still shopping, Melissa. Melissa and anybody who's watching, I see it's a few people on here. You don't have to drop into the chat. You can just watch. All support is welcome support as long as it's good support. All support is welcome support as long as it's good support. What's up, my chef finest wine? Hey. Welcome into the live. Welcome into the live. I haven't seen you, Chef. Chef, have you been to LA? Have you been to LA yet? You have to go out shopping too, Melissa. Oh my gosh, it's like I don't know why I do it, but it's just like I like being in a festive mood. Like I try to avoid the people who, they get into it and they have knockdown drag outs and stuff. So the thing with me, I'm not looking for the newest toy or the newest like gaming system. I'm just out just looking for stuff like towels that may be marked down, kitchen appliances. I'm looking for stuff like that. You been back? I know that you were going, but I didn't know how long you would be there. And see, see what I'm talking about? How time flies. Chef Finest Wine told us over the summer that he was going to LA, um, his job. So we were excited and happy about it. He's been there and he's back. So did you have a good time, Chef? Chef says, welcome everyone. He has been to LA and he is back home. So how was the work, Chef? Did you have a good time? Um, did you get to get out or did you just kind of hang, hang to your room, kind of stick in your room? Did you hang out a little bit? I hope you got a chance to get out some. But yes, y'all, I love this time of year. It's like it's festive. I get sad just like a lot of people. I get sad because your loved ones who you spent so many Christmases with, so many other holidays with. Christmas is just that one that seems like it's cold. It can be kind of, you know, I don't know. It can just be. It's just kind of depressing for some because it is that time of year where you saw family who, even if you only saw them occasionally, a lot of times Christmas you kind of knew who you see. You kind of course, your parents. If you have your parents, please cherish, cherish, cherish. Love on your parents. Love on your parents. You were glad to be back. Okay, it was horrible. Oh no, them deposits once I got back was deposit. Well, it was horrible, Chef. Uh-oh. So so is it safe to say you won't be doing it again? Like you won't if you get the opportunity. I know you say it was horrible, but if you get the opportunity, would you do it again and would you kind of know how to better maneuver? Do you think it could be better if you got that opportunity to go out that way again? But yes, y'all, if you're missing your parents, I truly understand. Christmas is depressing around that time for that reason for a lot of people. And for some people, they just get the winter blues. Some people they haven't, their family is there, but they get the winter blues. So, it can be sad for different reasons, for various reasons, depending on the person. Hey, brilliant. Hey, cool gamer. Welcome, 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 welcome y'all into the live. I'm just checking in to see who is ready for Christmas, who's ready for the new year. You know, catching up. Apparently, we're catching up because Chef Finest Wine has gone to LA and he is back. He's been out to Cali, y'all, and he's back. He is back. That's good, cool gamer. That's good. So glad to hear that you're doing good. I hope that you guys are still moving. And my work schedule has been so crazy. I've been exercising, but I haven't come on to do my walks on my lives, my Let's Walk and Talks. I haven't been doing those, but I have been exercising. You gotta do your warm up, your entree, and your dessert. Your appetizer, your entree, and your dessert. Your warm up, your main course, and your cool down. Your cool down. Y'all still do it. If you don't feel good, still try to get up and move a little bit, even if you don't feel good, because you know, keep it within reason. If you don't feel good, still try and move. Work your joints. If you have to sit to do it, sit and do it. If you have to go slowly, go slowly. Whatever it is, however you have to modify, I want you to get you some movement in as much as you can, at least 20 to 30 minutes per day. For me, I say at least 30. But, according to your schedule, however time permits, get you at least bare minimum 15 to 20 minutes of movement per day. Some type of cardio. Make sure that you consult with your doctor, your primary caregiver, your primary care provider, and make sure that it's okay. I know most of them will say to get out and take a stroll is absolutely fine for most people if they can physically do that. But they may not want you to do it at certain intensities. So always make sure that your degree, your level, your intensity is okay with your doctor, your nurse practitioner, your primary caregiver, care, care, primary care provider, not your primary caregiver, your primary care provider. So it's a pretty day today. Like I said, it's like 51 to like 50 to 51 degrees. So it's nice weather. I hope you guys do get a chance to get out. I hope the weather is good where you are. I hope that you're almost done with your holiday preparations. I hope you guys does everybody know their menu? Let me know in the comments if you know your menu, what you're planning to have for the holidays. Some people don't know yet. Some people aren't making, some people aren't cooking anything. Some people are just going to visit relatives and eat what they can eat, and that's it. Some people are preparing meals, and some people are just winging it. They're just going to wing it. They're going to wait. They're not going to cook. If they feel like visiting family, they will. But if not, they're just going to catch that one restaurant that's always open on Christmas. Is it like that in your town? Is it like one or two restaurants that don't close for Christmas? They get all the business that day. They get all the business that day. I don't know who that is with that music, but it is loud. And it's like 2:11. It's like 2:11 in the afternoon, late afternoon, and they're playing music like it's house party. I guess they're having a midday house party because the music is loud. I hope y'all don't hear it. 'Cause if y'all don't hear it, hopefully YT doesn't hear it. Hey Dawn, how are you? How are you? Thank you for dropping in. Thank you for the roses. Rian says it's so rainy and cold this way. Really? I've been working inside at the fitness center. Yes, yes, y'all. And stay safe. Do what you have to do. Stay warm. If you go to local fitness centers, keep your distance as much as possible because some things are on the rise. So, keep your distance, stay safe, and make sure you continue to move. You know, don't let certain things stop you from getting up and walking, getting on your treadmill, getting on your bike. I haven't been doing my live walk and talks, but usually that's when I come on here to cool down anyway. And sometimes I've already exercised, like today, and then I come on because I want to talk to y'all. I want to see what you got up. I want to see what you're up to. I want to see what you're thinking about. And honestly, I just want to shoot the breeze. Just shoot the breeze. Y'all heard about shooting the breeze? Dawn says, everyone have a pleasant Wednesday. You too, Dawn, and thank you for coming by the live. You and your pretty blue butterfly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Brian says, you too, Dawn. You too. Yes, thank each and every one of you guys for coming by here. So I can't wear shorts right now. But you know what? Y'all, again, look at all those leaves. Look at the leaves. Look at the leaves. Can't wear shorts right now. So that's the downside to walking when it's cold. You can't wear shorts. I mean, you can. You can take that chance, but not me. I'm not gonna do it. I see people exercising in the winter with their shorts on. And your body generates enough heat. I guess that's good. I guess it doesn't bother them. But I'm cold in nature, so yeah. I won't be exercising. I better get off that curve. I won't be exercising in the winter with shorts on. Nope, nope, nope. Y'all, I have seen an influx of cats. Y'all know how I feel about cats. I love, love, love lions and tigers and bears, but those little bitty domestic things, I only click with some of them. I only click with some of them. I am cooking a ribeye roast, candied yams, dressing, greens with smoked turkey, rice, gravy, baked mac and cheese. Brilliant. You always cook up a good, healthy, hearty meal. Brilliant, you always cook up a good meal. I have no choice but to cook. My kids have to have it. Yep, yep. I'm cooking, but what we decided since we did the traditional for Thanksgiving. So we're just going to do soups, different soups. We're doing um taco soup, cabbage soup, traditional beef soup, chili. Um, it's two more. I can't remember the other two. Yeah, hold on one second. I don't know if this kitchen has music. Okay, y'all. I hope I've gotten far enough away from it. But that music is loud. It's loud. I could. It's 2 in the afternoon, and they're partying like it's 10 o'clock at night. I feel you, brilliant. I like to cook meals. I like to cook. Have it for like cook enough for a couple of days. Well, sometimes I'll cook enough for more than a couple of days for the holidays, and I just freeze it. So when you feel like you want some dressing, some mac and cheese, you can go into the freezer, and all you got to do is cook some meat, get you some baked chicken, some grilled chicken or something, and throw it with that mac and cheese. And because I cook a lot. When I do traditional, I cook a lot. So people say they get tired of it after the second day, definitely like the third day. But that's when I say, you know what? It's time to freeze it. Freeze it. Eat it for a couple of days, maybe three, and then freeze it. And let it be your soul food Sunday. Let it be your Sunday meal. Let it be a soul food Sunday. You can let it be a soul food Sunday. Or you can just look. I've been up at night. Shouldn't be eating too late at night anyway. But y'all get hungry at night sometimes. Do any of you guys get hungry like around 10 when you should be in bed? You get hungry around 10 and you're like, I want something to eat. And it's like you don't want a snack. You want something to eat. So I've gone into the freezer and gotten a cup, one of my little cups of mac and cheese that I've frozen, and I eat it. And I turn the oven on and eat. So I eat it as a snack. So sometimes like popcorn won't get it. Chex Mix doesn't get it. Peanuts doesn't get it. Sometimes you just want like some food, like just a side, just a side. Just get you a little side and eat it as a snack. Go in there and get you a chicken wing or two and eat it as a snack. Because sometimes I say you have a little appetite on you. Now, of course, if you're eating like that at 10 o'clock, you definitely need to sit up like 30 minutes before going to bed. But it's all fun. And that's the kind of stuff we do during the holidays. Like my family, those 2 to 3 days before Christmas, we're up all night or late into the night. Sometimes all night, but we're up late, talking, laughing, fussing, cooking, making last minute changes. Uh, Somebody's always gonna say, I gotta work later than I thought. I can't do this. Can one of y'all do that? So we're up making changes. But the best part of it all is that you're enjoying your family. It's festive. And if there are some little, fights going on, hopefully you clear those up. Because it's family, y'all. It's family. We're all human. We fuss and we fight sometimes. but hopefully you clear it up, especially on the holidays, especially during the holidays. A lot of us have family members we don't even like, but for the holidays, we're like, you know what? I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna let that slide. I'm gonna let that slide. We're gonna enjoy the holidays. We're gonna enjoy the food. We're gonna enjoy the conversation, just the getting together of it all. Because you have family that sometimes come from miles and miles away. So you want to enjoy everybody, and you want everybody to enjoy. You want to enjoy everybody, and you want everybody to enjoy. Hey, Key Kitchen and more. Key Kitchen says, "Hey, Lions Pride. Hey, everyone. Thank you for coming to the live. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. It's 11:15 here, and that's what I do. I freeze it in the second day. Yes, yep, yep. That's what I do. I freeze it. I check with everybody, and I'm like, okay, are y'all tired of the leftovers? And if anybody still wants some, they can they can get it out or whatever. They can take out whatever they want. And for those who they're like, nah, I'm going to pick up me some wings or something. I'm going to do this. Or I'm going to cook something different. So it's like, okay, in the freezer it goes. In the freezer it goes. And most times I always try to cook enough to freeze some because it's a lot of us eating anyway. So I do have to cook a lot. I always wonder like why would my mom cook like she was cooking for an army? But I quickly found and saw that because you'll have family come over and the first thing they want to do is eat. Yeah, I had that family like that. Like as soon as they hit the door, they're asking you what did you cook? Like what do you have to eat? And I'm talking about anytime, not just the holidays. Because during the holidays you expect that. You expect people to come and the first thing they want to know is what did you cook? What are you cooking? Now the day or two before Christmas, I'm like, y'all gotta do what y'all gotta do because we're cooking. We're cooking. Sometimes the children we'll break them off a little bit. We'll break them off a little something. And some of the adults, we cheat too. We snatch a little bit too. But you got some, they want to come in and they want a full course meal. Like we're trying to cook. If we give it all away, what are we gonna have? What are we gonna have Christmas Eve and Christmas Day? So Christmas Eve, I'm like, y'all better get out there like by 7 or 8 o'clock whenever everything closes, so you can get you some food. But again, the good thing about the holidays is that there's always one or two restaurants that stay open, even on Christmas, even on Christmas. And that's good, especially for the people who don't have, family or they can't get to their family that particular holiday. So that particular Christmas, they may be out of town. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Speaking of that, I'm glad Chef is back home for the holidays. I know he's glad. I know he's glad he's back. Yes, Green. It's like you got to give the babies, you got to give the small kids something. They see all that food, they smell that food. In fact, what we usually do, we just go ahead and cook a little bit for like the day before Christmas Eve, like and Christmas Eve, and or we cook something a little bit different but fast, something that's fast. So that it doesn't interrupt us trying to prepare a Christmas meal, the Christmas dinner. So we'll cook something fast and we'll nibble off that. We kind of just nibble off the snacks and stuff, the nuts, the peanuts, the fruit. And that's a good time for them to get a lot of fruit in. So we have fruit set out everywhere. They can get fruit, they can get nuts, and we'll cook something that's quick, or we'll just go somewhere and buy something like Popeyes or something, KFC. We'll just go and get something, or we'll go and get those 4 for 4s. Y'all, do they still? I saw I saw them talking about 4 for 4s online. In a what do you call those groups? I can't think of what it's called. but it was just like an online group of people, and they were talking about fourth fours and stuff like that. And people are saying that they don't see them anymore. So are they still selling four for fours? Are they still selling the what, the two burger and two fries, the two burger, two fries, and two drinks, or the burger, fry, drink, and apple pie? So during that time, I'm saying, look, y'all need to go out there and get y'all a four for four or a $5 meal. I'm sure somebody still had, you know what? With this economy, and gas is down some. I don't know why people don't acknowledge that. Y'all better acknowledge this stuff. We've been fussing and complaining. Gas is down some. Some groceries are down, but some are extremely too much. So I don't know. Maybe there aren't four for fours anymore. Maybe there aren't $5 meals. Maybe it's like the $8 to $10 meal. That's probably really what it truly is. $5 meal has turned into the $10 meal. So that's what everybody's gonna have to do for Christmas Eve, because we can't let them eat up all the food. And how many of you guys actually celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve? At Christmas Day, you just chill. How many of you guys do that? A lot of people celebrate Christmas in its entirety. They let the kids open up the gifts. They have the big family dinner. They do it all. They do it all on Christmas Eve, not Christmas Day. I'm traditional. I do it Christmas Day. I'm traditional. I do it Christmas Day. I just love doing it on Christmas Day. Um, as children, my parents, we celebrated on Christmas Day. Christmas Eve was a relaxation day, but we were just all for us because they were cooking. They were cooking. Some of us were in the kitchen helping, but Christmas Eve, we were doing the work. And then Christmas Day, we ate and we chilled. We would eat and chill. So, how many of you guys do most of your celebration on Christmas Eve instead of Christmas Day? That's what we did. That was just the way. To me, that's Christmas is the day that you do it. Now, I know there are a lot of people, most of us, I don't know if I would call it concerns, but they say, well, it's not even on that day anyway. Okay, a lot of holidays aren't on the actual day. A lot of holidays aren't on the actual day. Hey, Boss Man News, Lions, hello, and chat. Blessings, blessings to you, Boss Man News. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy New Year. Because what, less than 2 weeks, it'll be a new year. So yes, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays. So yeah, a lot of people, they get caught up and hung up on the fact that that's not the day, that's not the day. And I'm like, okay, a lot of um holidays aren't celebrated on the actual day. Because truth be told, modern day America probably never didn't really even keep up with the actual day. They probably didn't really even keep up with it. So, you know, I don't dwell on that. That's the day that's on the calendar. If you don't want to celebrate it, don't. If you know the actual day, celebrate it. That's a great thing. Educate, and inform other people. But down, don't down talk. Don't down talk. People always want to find a way to be negative. People always want to find a way to be negative. If you know the actual holiday, take pride in that. Be glad about it. But don't be negative and don't criticize people for celebrating on December 25th, okay? But I don't know. Some people just like to have that. They'll say it's not arrogance, they're just educating, but and that can be true, but everything is about presentation. Everything is about the way you say what you say and the way you do the things that you do. Everything is always about presentation. Your presentation shows who you are. Presentation shows who you are. That's just like when people meet for the first time, you know, or on their first date, they act one way, knowing that they're giving false presentation, knowing that that's not the way they are. They're acting in a way to uh, look more appealing, more attractive, in a way to get you interested or to keep you interested. Because if you're on a date, most likely you do have some degree of interest. So they act in a way to keep you interested. Be yourself, men, women, both. Be yourselves. Be yourselves. Because nobody wants to get caught up in false presentation. Then you got to go through that mess. You got to go through that mess. You don't want to get caught up in that at all. At all, at all, at all. The temp is dropping. It still feels good though, but the temp is dropping. So, boss man news, are you doing traditional? Are you cooking a traditional meal? Y'all see? That's why I don't do these domestic kitties. I just saw one and he stopped. And when I looked back, he said he stopped as I was coming. As I passed by, I guess they're just like us. As I passed by, he just sat there. And when I looked back, he started walking again. I'm like, nope, nope, nope. That's why I can't. They're sneaky. They're smart. They're sneaky. They're smart, and they're really, really finicky. They're just picky, finicky, and a cat will love one person. They can't stand the next person for no apparent reason. I guess it's because they pick up on vibes. Like I said, they're just like us. Sometimes there's just a vibe there. You don't have to like everybody, but you don't have to dislike everybody either. You know, sometimes you pick up on vibes, and it's not that you dislike them. You just that vibe tells you that they're not your cup of tea, and you're most likely not their cup of tea, and that's okay. That's all right. That is all right. Everybody and everything doesn't always jig. They don't always jig with each other. So yes, I had time to come on today to do a Let's Walk and Talk live. It's Hump Day. It's Wednesday. There's what 5 more days until Christmas. I just wanted to know what you guys have been doing. Have you been shopping? Have you been online shopping? Have you been out and about? How's the weather? How's the weather where you are? Have you been enjoying preparing for the holidays for those who celebrate the holiday? For those who celebrate Christmas, how's it been so far? Have you been enjoying preparing? Have you been enjoying grocery shopping, gift shopping, shopping for gifts? Who's the hardest person to shop for in your family? A lot of people say dad is. Dad is the hardest because dad doesn't want anything. Usually, dad doesn't want anything. Dad just wants everybody else to be happy. Now, that being said, it doesn't mean that dad doesn't appreciate because he does. He does appreciate it. Some dads want something. So don't get it twisted. A lot of times, the fellows, the men, the father, they're just like, you know, buy for the kids, buy for the parents, Buy for whoever else you choose to buy for, but I'm good. I'm okay. So when they say that, guess what? I don't listen. I don't obey. I still purchase. I still get them something, even if it's just, something small and practical, because practicality is it. Everybody can use some type of something that's practical in their lives, even if it's just a new knife set. If they go hunting, new hunting knives, new, you know, and when I say practical, you can get some new, weapons, but we're being practical because he's already fussing saying that he doesn't want anything. So even when people say they don't want anything, I tend to still buy them something. And it's not just men who do that. There are some, mothers and aunties, they're like, I don't want anything, just get the kids. Y'all buy for those kids. That's what it's about for them. We got to teach them what it's really about. But at the same time, they are children. So y'all take care of the kids and the younger people, the college age kids who may need something for their dorm room. It's all kinds of things you can do. But at the same time, when people say that, I always focus on getting something practical. For those who say they don't really want anything, for those who say that they don't want anything, I hope you guys are being safe. I hope that you guys are working out at least 3 to 4 times a week. At least, please, at least 3 to 4 times a week. And when I say working out, I don't mean full throttle. You don't have to do that, but just get you some good cardio in and some light weights. Work on having some lightweight training. You don't have to look like Rambo. You don't have to be trying to obtain the wrestler look, but just try and work on your mental, work on your physical, and work on your emotional. Work on your mental, your physical, and your emotional. Do some meditating. Meditate. I know it's hard. It's hard to get started with those type of things if you haven't done them before or if you're not used to it. Because guess what? The people who are used to it, we don't have to tell them about it. We don't have to tell them to do it. Sometimes we get a little slack and we get a little lax and we have to encourage each other. But if you're not doing any sort of exercise or any kind of mental exercises, try doing per word puzzles. Try reading, 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 reading. And I know sometimes people are like, you exercise, you do things that they tell you to do, but things still happen. Yes, that's true. Things do still happen. Even if you walk, you run, you exercise every day, things still happen. But when they happen, hopefully you're in a good at least you won't be in a couch potato state. You know, at least you'll be used to moving around. You'll want to move around. You'll want to get better. Whenever we go through things, we all want to get better fast. And if you exercise and you try and keep yourself in, the best shape that you can, when you do have an illness or sickness, hopefully the fact that you have that mindset to exercise anyway, hopefully that allows you to get better quicker, that allows you to heal faster. So just try and think of it that way. Yes, things do still happen. We're human. We're living life. So sometimes you get a little under the weather or you go through something. But I always say, look at athletes. The reason they bounce back so fast is because they exercise. A lot of them don't eat right, but a lot of them don't eat right like they would, we would think, but a lot of them do eat right. A lot of them do eat right. So a lot of them eat right, they exercise, they do the things that they need to do. And when things happen, when they get under the weather, they usually tend to bounce back quicker than if they did nothing. And that's the rest of us too. That's those of us who aren't athletes. That's those of us who don't train for marathons and things like that. If you exercise on a consistent basis, typically you tend to feel better when you do have, when you're a little bit under the weather. Typically you can kind of bounce back a little bit faster. So do that. Take care of each other. Take care of your family. I'm wishing you guys a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'm gonna come back on here maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. Maybe Friday. And we're gonna do another Let's Walk and Talk live. And everybody who came into this live, I appreciate you because you spent a few minutes with me and you could have been doing anything else. And some of you were multitasking. That's what we have to learn to do. Help each other out, support each other. We can do more than one thing at one time. We can do two, three things at one time. We do it every day. Sometimes we do it without even noticing it. So that being said, don't let bother people bother you. And I wish you guys peace, positivity, and prosperity. Peace, positivity, and prosperity. No one is perfect, but we're striving every day. We're striving every day. I don't know a human being. We may look at some people and think that they're perfect. Some people may think of themselves as being perfect, but I think that we're all imperfectly perfect. So we're all imperfectly perfect. Just strive for the best. Don't let stress people stress you. Don't leave this app with more stress than you came on here with. And don't let bother people bother you. And I will see you guys on the next Let's Walk and Talk. I'm going to play a little music because I want to support the people that came over here to support me. So I'm going to play a little bit of music and I'm going to support those who support me. And because I appreciate y'all. So I won't say bye yet, but I will see you guys on the next Let's Walk and Talk live. Uh-oh. I'm about to break it. Y'all, I'm about to break something. Sonya, did I speak to you? I don't remember seeing you. I'm just going back to the comments and I see you. Hey, Sonya, if you're still here.
Next stop. Next stop. Roger. Roger, então. 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 Next stop. Next stop. like something I found. Next stop. Next stop. Watch it. Watch it, it's down. Like something I found. Next stop. Next stop. Watch it. Watch it, it's down. Like something I found. Next stop. Next stop. Watch it. Watch it, it's down. Like something I found. Next stop. Next stop. Watch it. Watch it, it's down. Like something I found. Next stop. Next stop. Watch it. Watch it, it's down. Like something I found.